O'Donnell, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here this evening to our 16th annual School Awards ceremony, where we will recognize alumni, faculty, preceptors, and staff and students for their significant achievements in 2020 and 2021. This evening's program will begin with a pre-recorded video recognizing all of our award recipients and honored guests. At the conclusion of this pre-recorded ceremony, please stay with us to join our live Zoom breakout rooms honoring our Alumni Award recipients. Dr. John Peeper, receiving the 2020 Willis G. Gregory Memorial Award. Dr. Gail Brazeau, receiving the 2021 Willis G. Gregory Memorial Award. Mr. Andrew DeLuca, receiving the 2020 Orville C. Baxter Memorial Professional Practice Award, and Mr. Martin Barano, receiving the 2021 Orville C. Baxter Memorial Professional Practice Award. I hope you enjoyed this evening's program, and I look forward to seeing many of you later this evening during our live breakout sessions. Our first award this evening is the Willis G. Gregory Memorial Award, our most prestigious award. It bears the name of the school's fourth dean and seeks to recognize an outstanding pharmacist who personifies the ideals of service, integrity, and who dignifies the profession of pharmacy in the eyes of his or her associates. A pin honoring the recipient's professional service and a commemorative award were sent to our 2020 recipient, John Peeper, pharmd, class of 1979, and postdoctoral fellow, 1980. Dr. Peeper has been a leader in the field of pharmacy since beginning his academic career in 1980 at the University of Florida. Since then, he has made significant contributions, both nationally and internationally, in pharmacy education and the pharmaceutical sciences through his innovative leadership and novel research. Dr. Peeper is currently the fourth president of the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy in St. Louis, a position he has held since 2010. He has also served in a variety of other leadership positions, including professor and dean at the College of Pharmacy, University of New Mexico, where he was also a senior fellow at the Robert Wood Johnson Center for Health Policy. He was also professor and chair, Division of Pharmacotherapy at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill School of Pharmacy. He also held faculty positions at the University of Tennessee and the University of Florida. He is past president of the American College of Clinical Pharmacy, where he is an elected fellow. Dr. Peeper is also a fellow of the American Pharmacists Association, where he served as director and chair of the Board of Pharmacy Specialties. He is a member of the American Society of Health System Pharmacists Commission on Credentialing. His dedication to the profession of pharmacy and the pharmaceutical sciences was further acknowledged by the International Pharmacy Federation, FIP, where in 2010 he became a member and was elected to serve on the Academic Institutional Member Advisory Group. He has been elected to serve on the FIP Academic Pharmacy Section's Executive Committee. In 2018, he was elected FIP Fellow. I have been told that of all his many accomplishments, he may be most proud of his 12,000 baseball card collection, of which he has a 1963 Topps card with signatures from both Willie Mays and Stan Musial, an accomplishment that many of us would be envious of. I would like to now welcome Dr. John Peeper, our 2020 Willis G. Gregory Memorial Award winner, to offer comments.
My name is Dr. John Peeper. President and Professor, University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy in St. Louis, and a proud 1979 Doctor of Pharmacy graduate from the School of Pharmacy at UB. I'm honored and humbled to be named the 2020 and 50th recipient of the Willis G. Gregory Memorial Alumni Award, the Alumni Association's most prestigious award. I'm particularly honored as I'm preparing for retirement this June after a 41-year career in academic pharmacy. As I reflect back on my long career as a faculty member, department chair, associate dean, vice president, and president at 6 different universities, I attribute my success and trajectory to my time at UB as a pharmd student and fellow. The late 1970s were a golden time at the UB School of Pharmacy, and I was highly influenced and fundamentally changed by the passion and commitment to excellence by legends like Gary Levy, Milo Gibaldi, Ted Bates, my advisor, Fred Bennis, my closest faculty friend, Rick Slaughter, Dave Lauka, my fellowship preceptor, and the pharmd program director and chair of the Department of Pharmacy Practice, Dr. Charles Nightingale. All of these legends have passed, but their impact on me as an impressionable student and future academician was remarkable and extraordinary. They will never be forgotten as long as I live. I also have wonderful faculty, research, and career mentors I talk with regularly, including former Dean of Pharmacy at UB when I was a student, Dr. Michael Schwartz, who as Dean of the College of Pharmacy at the University of Florida, hired me for my first faculty position and set me on a successful path. Other faculty members who guided my research were Dr. Jeff Kaup, my research project mentor, and Dr. Jerry Shentag, who taught me so much about research, life, and about me. My practice mentors were Dr. Wayne Conrad, Don McLeod, and Esther Eddy, directors of pharmacy at Erie County Medical Center, Buffalo General, and Buffalo Children's Hospital in the late 1970s, and an amazing group of young, talented, and pioneering clinical pharmacy faculty members, including Gregory Memorial Alumni Award winners Chris Sorkness, Howard Foreman, and the famous Orville Baxter. Other faculty at UB at the time who influenced me include Elaine Green, Bob Cooper, George Lazeski, Tony Mangione, Alan Rossman, Tom Imhoff, and Beth Resmond Targoff. These faculty members struck fear into my heart, but also taught me how to think and how to care for patients. The last group from the UB School of Pharmacy that I need to recognize are the wonderful fellow students who graduated in my era, who have consistently demonstrated courage, passion, and a commitment to excellence, and have served as an inspiration to me throughout my career, and include 1994 award winner Joe Bertino, Nick Otten and Kevin Hall from the pharmd class of 1978, Barb Zarowitz and Dave Edwards from the class of 1980, Susan Fagan, Jim Tisdale, and John Basso from the inaugural Doctor of Pharmacy class of 1973. I was transformed by my UB experience. I think the critical nugget of this transformation during these formative years that was instilled into me was the belief that through a commitment to excellence, I could achieve anything. This is one of the greatest gifts a School of Pharmacy and a university could ever give an alumnus, and I am forever grateful to UB for this gift. Thank you.
Hello, I am Marilyn Morris, Chair of the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences. As Dean O'Donnell mentioned in his comments earlier, our Willis G. Gregory Memorial Award is our most prestigious alumni award, recognizing an outstanding pharmacist who personifies the ideals of service, integrity, and who dignifies the profession of pharmacy in the eyes of his or her associates. Our very deserving 2021 recipient is our pharmacy school alumnus and previous faculty colleague, Dr. Gail Brazeau. Her current academic position is Dean and Professor of the School of Pharmacy at Marshall University. Gail received her bachelor's degree in pharmacy at the University of Toledo in 1980, followed by her master's degree in the pharmaceutical sciences in 1983. She was a PhD student in the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences at the University at Buffalo under the mentorship of Dr. Lang Fung, graduating in 1989. It was during this time that I first met Gail, as we overlapped as graduate students and we started a long-standing friendship. Gail has held positions at the University of Houston and University of Florida before returning to Buffalo as Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Associate Professor and then Professor in Pharmacy Practice and Pharmaceutical Sciences from the years 2000 to 2010. It was during this time that she received the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Faculty Service. During her time at UB, Gail met and influenced the careers of and became lifelong friends to many faculty, staff, and students at UB. She received special recognition from the UB PharmD class of 2011 for all her contributions to the school. Gail left UB in 2010 to begin the next step in her career as Dean at the College of Pharmacy at the University of New England. Leaving that position in 2017, she accepted the Dean position at Marshall University. Gail's passions include teaching and leadership, and she received a number of nominations for teaching awards while at UB. She taught in pharmaceutical sciences courses, mentored students, and taught in teaching and leadership workshops and programs for pharmacy students, pharmacy residents, and UB postdoctoral scholars. Her recent awards include the 2018 Merck Company and Lambda Kappa Sigma Vanguard's Leadership Award and the prestigious 2020 Robert K. Chalmers Distinguished Pharmacy Educator Award from the American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy. She has also contributed significantly to the pharmacy profession through her role as editor of the American Journal of Pharmaceutical Education and her continuing contributions to the American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy. Gail and her husband Daniel have been generous supporters of UB and are members of the Willis G. Gregory Society. Gail is known for her enthusiasm, energy, integrity, and the leadership she brings to all endeavors. She definitely personifies the ideals of service, integrity, and contributions to the profession of pharmacy, as outlined in the description of the Willis G. Gregory Memorial Award. A pin honoring the recipient's professional service and a commemorative award were sent to our 2021 recipient, Gail Brazeau, PhD class of 1989. I would now like to welcome Gail and ask her to offer comments.
Greetings from Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia. I am grateful and humbled to receive the 2021 Willis G. Gregory Memorial Award from the University of Buffalo. Thank you, School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences Alumni Association, and to all my friends and colleagues for this recognition. And congratulations to my fellow alumni, Martin Barino, John Peeper, and Andrew DeLuca, who received the 2021 Baxter Award and the 2020 Gregory and Baxter Awards, respectively. The ability to pursue one's passions and interests is only possible with the support of good friends and family. Thank you, Marilyn and Bill Morris, our dearest friends and travel partners. Marilyn, you are like a sister. Thank you for nominating and introducing me today. I also want to recognize and thank my husband Daniel of 41 years, my mother Donna Schwenning, my sister Lynn and her husband Joe Doring, and my cousins Maureen and Steve Brown, and of course, all my friends across the many years and miles. UB School of Pharmacy is a special place that continues to shape my professional and personal life. It has always been more of a family than an institution. I have many fond memories from first meeting Lang Feng in 1983 to joining an amazing graduate program. My interactions with world-class scientists, other students, and postdoctoral fellows continually challenged me to think critically and advance science. The blessings continued when I returned to UB to work with outstanding faculty, staff, and students. As I reflected on Dean Willis G. Gregory, who served from 1890 to 1936, this award became even more special to me. His optimism and dedication to advancing progressive educational ideas permeate the culture of UB School of Pharmacy. His focus on biomedical, pharmaceutical, clinical, and social administrative sciences that advance pharmacy practice, patient care, and research established a strong curricular foundation. His generous spirit of service and integrity live on through the current faculty, staff, and students in the school. It was this positive and supporting culture that formed the groundwork for my career as an educator, mentor, scientist, and leader in our pharmacy academy. It was the strong mentorship and friendship of Lang Feng, Bill Jusko, Gary Levy, and Wayne Anderson that I called upon when I worked at the universities of Houston, Florida, New England, and now Marshall University. These individuals and many others instilled in me the importance of commitment, integrity, willingness to learn and grow, and most importantly, leading with a servant's heart. Their confidence in my abilities encouraged me as I took on new opportunities throughout the years. It is truly a blessing to remain in touch with so many colleagues and friends from my time in Buffalo. The Morris, Chow, Straubinger, and Yates Wallace families, just to name a few. It is also a source of comfort to know that their continued support and guidance are just a phone call or email away. I also cherish the opportunity to stay connected with many former students through social media and professional meetings. You have all taught me so much and continue to amaze me with all your successes and contributions to research and the practice of pharmacy. And of course, being able to support and cheer on the UB Bulls, even at a distance, has provided a sense of home. Once a Bulls fan, always a Bulls fan. Words will never sufficiently express my gratitude for all the University at Buffalo School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences has done to make my life fuller and richer as an educator, a scholar, a learner, and hopefully a better person overall to those who I've worked and served over the years. In conclusion, I'd like to share two quotes from my favorite poet, Maya Angelou. The first one is, "We need joy as we need air. We need love as we need water. We need each other as we need the earth we share." Secondly, when you learn, teach. When you get, give. Again, thank you for this great honor. I am truly humbled.
Hello, I am Bill Prescott, Chair of the Department of Pharmacy Practice. Our next alumni award is the 2020 Orville C. Baxter Memorial Professional Practice Award. This award, which bears the name of a longstanding faculty member who was extraordinarily dedicated to the professional practice of pharmacy, seeks to recognize an outstanding practicing pharmacist who demonstrates the high ideals of professionalism and whose practice demonstrates genuine concern for patients. I've had the privilege of working with this year's recipient, Andrew DeLuca, since joining the faculty in 2004, first through the Winship Board of Directors, and now as leaders within our respective organizations. As Senior Director of Pharmacy for Kaleida Health, Andy leads the provision of pharmacy services across the 4-hospital Kaleida system, and in this role, has worked to advance the practice of pharmacy and has positively impacted patient care. As an adjunct assistant professor, Andy has served on the school strategic planning committee, the clinical practice committee, and has been an active dean and alumni ambassador. When ineffective leaders face situations that are difficult, the initial response is to list all the reasons why something won't work, or alternatively, to focus on what's in it for me. That's not Andy. He is someone who approaches a problem with a perspective of how can we make this work and how can we win together? And this is part of what makes him such an effective leader. Andy and I both have great people in our organizations. And as a team, we've worked to create new faculty, resident, and student-led clinical services at BGMC, including a layered learning model that focuses on transitions of care. We've expanded the hospital health system rotation at BGMC, and we've integrated faculty and students into Callidus COVID-19 vaccination clinics, all of which have enhanced the school's experiential program and our impact on patient care. I look forward to working together for years to come. I am so pleased to present this year's award to not only someone that I value as a colleague, but someone who I consider to be a very good friend, Mr. Andrew DeLuca. Andy, thank you for all you do for UB and the profession of pharmacy. Congratulations.
First, I would like to thank the School of Pharmacy for this award. It is a great honor to join the outstanding list of previous recipients and to be associated with a legend like Orville Baxter. Mr. Baxter was not only one of my favorite professors, he was a mentor to so many and an example of a true professional. I also want to thank the pharmacy staff at Kaleida Health, the management team, the clinical pharmacists, and all the pharmacists and technicians for supporting me and constantly challenging me. It is an honor to be part of the Kaleida Health pharmacy team. The School of Pharmacy had an early and long-lasting influence on my career. When I started as an intern at Buffalo General Hospital, I spent many weekends working side by side with pharmd candidates and faculty members. Between making IVs and delivering medications, these folks would challenge me with disease state and treatment discussions. Imagine being a first-year pharmacy student and being able to work on projects with legends in the field of pharmacokinetics like Dave Lanka and Rick Slaughter. After graduation and completing my residency, I continued to work side by side with faculty and students. These experiences shaped me as a pharmacist and a mentor. Buffalo General Hospital and Kaleida Health have always had a strong relationship with the pharmacy school and a commitment to teaching our future pharmacists and leaders. It was an expectation that you would be working with students and residents throughout your career. This environment is often challenging, but at the same time exciting. The affiliation with the School of Pharmacy has provided opportunities for me to network with students, faculty, and research, and to continue to grow as a professional. As my career path changed and my professional direction turned to an administrative role, I recognized the value pharmacy students and faculty brought to the hospital and to the health system. When I became the System Director of Pharmacy for Kaleida Health, one of my goals was that every patient would see a pharmacist before discharge. It is a lofty goal, especially with the economic challenges facing healthcare today, but by involving faculty and students in our care model, we can expand the footprint of pharmacy and improve patient outcomes. I will continue to work with the Dean, Bill Prescott, and Richard Brachta to provide a quality experience for the pharmacy students while providing maximum benefit to our department and, most importantly, our patients. Never has the value of a strong pharmacy department been more important than over the past 12 months during the pandemic. As the virus spread and patients were being admitted to the hospital, our clinical pharmacists and faculty members began working with physicians from across the system to identify potential therapies and develop treatment algorithms. Pharmacy students helped research and evaluate literature, mine data from the electronic medical record, and participate in the multidisciplinary effort. More recently, pharmacy students have been integral in the vaccination effort, working closely with our staff in our vaccine clinics. In closing, the UB School of Pharmacy has been a huge part of my life, both personal and professional. Not only has my affiliation with the university shaped my practice, I also met my lifelong friends during my education. I am truly humbled and honored to receive this award. Thank you.
Hi, My name is Carl Fiebelkorn, Senior Associate Dean for Student Professional and Community Affairs. I'm honored to present our final Alumni Award, the 2021 Orville C. Baxter Memorial Professional Practice Award. As Dr. Prescott mentioned previously, this award bears the name of a long-standing faculty member who was extraordinarily dedicated to the professional practice of pharmacy. Seeks to recognize an outstanding practicing pharmacist who demonstrates high ideals of professionalism and whose practice demonstrates genuine concern for patients. A commemorative award was sent to the 2021 recipient, Martin Burano, for the class of 1986. I am honored to know Marty Burano for more than 25 years. Marty and I sit on the Pharmacists Association of Western New York Board of Directors, and Marty teaches a sequence for me in my pharmacy management class. Currently Vice President of Pharmacy Directives for Independent Health, he's always been an advocate of our profession. Marty sees young pharmacists and student pharmacists as our future, not only teaching them, but learning from them. His robust leadership skills are contagious, as he is a strong advocate for our profession, our school, and the students we have. Marty is a strong supporter of our school, being a Dean's Alumni Ambassador, attending all of our student networking events, and supporting student scholarships. Thank you, Marty, for everything you do and being an inspiration to all of us. I would now like to welcome Marty and ask him to offer his comments.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Carl, and thank you all very much, as I am really humbled. There are many more deserving pharmacists than I that I've worked with over the years, collaborated with. They're doing great things in the community every day. I am honored and grateful to be the recipient of this award, as Orville Baxter was my professional practice professor and was a significant positive influence in the life lessons I learned, as he stressed the importance of commitment, a strong work ethic, and overcoming obstacles as ingredients for success. He also encouraged me to become involved in professional organizations like pharmd, for which I served on the board of directors side by side with him and continue to serve to this day. Many of these lessons occurred on the second floor of Cook Hall, recalling the fond memories to this day of the aroma of Orville's pipe as I walked to his office. Additionally, Orville and UB provided not only the knowledge and skills to be the best that I could be, but more importantly, gave me the confidence to take risks and pursue my goals, which proved valuable in my current role in independent health. Again, thank you to the committee, to my colleagues who I work side by side with every day and afforded me many opportunities, and people like John Rogers for his leadership, mentorship, and support. Thank you all, and have a nice evening.
The Julie Kupfer Memorial Staff Member of the Year Award is given out annually to a staff person who is a member of the school community that has contributed above and beyond the required activities over the previous year. They're someone who is respected by their colleagues and who helps us achieve the mission and vision of our School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. This year, I'm excited to introduce Jamie Martin Rivera, PhD, as the Julie Kupfer Memorial Staff Member of the Year Award recipient for the UB School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Jamie has been excellent to work with. I hear that from many faculty and many administrators around the school. She always goes above and beyond what is asked of her to ensure that we're communicating the message that we need to, understanding where we have opportunities for improvement and where we're doing wonderfully. Jamie has been pivotal in key curricular and assessment areas for us this year. I know that I've heard from numerous faculty members how much they've appreciated the time that she's put in to help them design effective assessments. She has put significant effort into our site visit preparations and has also been able to work with numerous faculty to help them address the scholarship of teaching and learning to have well-designed studies that are being published in the American Journal of Pharmaceutical Education and broader educational journals so that we can tell the message to people all across the world that the University at Buffalo is focused on ensuring that we're doing the best and most innovative job of teaching our students that we can. Congratulations to you, Jamie, from the entire school. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Richard Abracta, Director of Experiential Education. This evening I am proud to announce and recognize our exemplary preceptors. 2020 and 2021 have certainly been quite the years. Without the support and kindness of our preceptors, our ability to place students in needed rotational sites and meet accreditation requirements would never have occurred. The preceptors we are honoring this evening were always ready to assist us in the middle of a pandemic as well as in the pre-COVID era. These individuals helped keep our pharmd program going, providing our students with excellent educational experiences while at the same time balancing their own work and patients. I am in awe of their resilience and eternally grateful for their service. I will now announce our 2020 and 2021 Preceptor Award winners, and please note, slides honoring our 2020 and 2021 Preceptor Award winners will follow. The IPPE Outstanding Contribution Award. Our award winners are, for 2020, Alexa Keller-Bellis, and for 2021, Raymond Shaw. The Professional Practice Elective Preceptor Award winners are, for 2020, Natalie Hathaway, and for 2021, Frank Pietratoni. The Fred J. Bennett Outpatient Care Preceptor Award winners are, for 2020, Kenneth Kellick, and for 2021, Ken Sternfeld. The Inpatient Care Preceptor Award winners are, for 2020, Kristen Hall, and for 2021, Deanna Argentieri. The Pharmacy Practice Faculty Preceptor Award winners are, for 2020, Nicole Albanese, and for 2021, Ashley Woodruff. I would like to offer my sincere thanks to our award winners and to all our preceptors for their dedication to our students and to the profession of pharmacy.
I would now like to introduce our 2021 pharmd Award winners. As Senior Associate Dean, I've had the privilege to interact with many of our 500 pharmd students that are presently enrolled at our school. This has allowed me to meet and get to know many of these award winners. I'm immensely proud of all that they have accomplished during a most challenging year. In the slides that follow, please join me in congratulating these students and award winners, many of whom will be graduating next month. They represent the best of our school, and I wish them success as they begin the next steps in their career paths.
As we come to the close of our program, I would now like to introduce our 2021 Pharmaceutical Sciences Student Award winners. As department chair, I have had the opportunity to interact with many of these student award winners through the high impact research they help lead and support. They represent the next leaders in our field, and we are very proud of all they have and will continue to accomplish. Please join me in recognizing and congratulating our students award winners in the slides that will follow.